Episode 9 is set to introduce many different twists and turns, as well as surprises in this film by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of people are very curious about is, of course, exactly how J.J. Abrams is going to utilize all the different twists and turns in this movie that will be used as a way to reflect on the originals and, of course, even the prequels. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with one of the plot twists in the movie. Now, specifically, it's said that Lupita Nyong'o filmed a handful of scenes with actor Adam Driver over at Cardington during the first 2 months of principal photography. It's said that the set consisted of a scene that explains how Maz discovered Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. One of the sequences involved Adam Driver with the actors portraying the Knights of Ren, slaughtering a group of bandits played by some extras. It's said that one of the extras was holding Luke's iconic lightsaber, where the character falls down on a pair of rocks, and the saber flows downhill through mud, eventually leading to Maz Kanata. Another sequence that was shot also included Lupita holding the Skywalker lightsaber and running on board of a ship, where Kylo and the Knights were chasing her. It's described that Maz finds her way in the middle of a battlefield between the Knights and the Clan, where while they are distracted, Maz steals it. However, it's described that there is a scene between both Rey and Maz that was shot between both Lupita and Daisy that serves as the opener to the explanation of the discovery of Luke's iconic lightsaber. It's said that Maz's dialogue will be played over the sequence explaining how she discovered it, and additionally it's described that one of the lines of dialogue explains that the Empire actually came across Luke's lightsaber, where over the ages it was handed down to Kylo, and somehow stolen from Kylo Ren from a rogue Knight of Ren that became the clan leader that was eventually killed in Episode 9. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this. Now, first things first, about the Rogue Knight of Ren. I believe it most definitely does tie directly into the Force Awakens credits. In the credits, you will realize that there is one actor that is actually credited as a Knight of Ren. Now, I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but that most definitely gives us a clue that that was indeed an actual rogue Knight of Ren that turns into the clan leader. Because in the script of Episode 7, you will learn that that individual that gets killed by Kylo Ren in the script is actually referred to as the clan leader. However, in the credits, the character is referred to as a Knight of Ren. So it's very possible that that character that's killed is indeed the rogue Knight of Ren that eventually stole Luke Skywalker's iconic lightsaber from Kylo Ren and pretty much, went off into the distance remotely and hid away from the Knights and Kylo, where they eventually go on the hunt for, of course, the clan leader and the clan that actually does own Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Now, this answers a lot of questions as to exactly how Maz Kanata came across the iconic lightsaber that once belonged to both Anakin Skywalker and Luke Skywalker. So, for some reason, Maz Kanata is on the same exact world and location of the clan that actually holds Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, where Kylo Ren and the Knights eventually land on the surface and engage in an actual fight between themselves and the clan, where eventually one of the clan members and/or the clan leader drops the iconic lightsaber and it's falling down a downhill in through the mud and eventually lands into the hands of Maz Kanata. So Lupita Nyong'o actually shot a number of scenes between herself, Adam Driver, and Daisy Ridley. Now, the shot between herself and Daisy Ridley serves as an opener, like I say, to the actual flashback sequence where she's explaining how the iconic lightsaber handed into basically Maz Kanata's hands. And as you may all remember, the iconic line of dialogue in The Force Awakens, we do hear her say that's a question for another time. And honestly, this is a great way of J.J. Abrams answering all of this. Now, one would question themselves, do we really need this scene in particular? Do we really need this answer as of right now? Because as of right now, we are pretty much, all the way at the very end of the trilogy. Does it really even matter at this point? Now, my point of view, I think it would be, probably a good thing to do to answer the question, since Maz Kanata as a character basically promised this, and we also know that J.J. Abrams wants to answer a lot of the burning questions in The Force Awakens in Episode 9, and this most definitely serves as one of those. The other one of which that I really find very interesting is that Lupita Nyong'o shot a scene in which she was running towards a ship while holding Luke's lightsaber and boarding it, where it's eventually going to be replaced with a lot of CGI that replaces the green screen, in which the ship takes off and leaves the surface of that planet. So what do you guys think about this whole entire scene that answers the question of exactly how Kylo Ren comes across Maz Kanata and how Maz Kanata finds the iconic Luke Skywalker lightsaber? Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.